Alright, welcome back to another Art Time episode. Today we're going to be drawing, well in this case coloring, shading, and texturing in a couple of characters that you might be familiar with. Shinra from Fire Force and Asta from Black Clover. Yes, that's right folks, we're going to be drawing these two characters, and I think they might actually have Asta's color swatch from that one drawing with Goth Noel. I could probably show you. Let me just find the damn... There it is. Maybe? Although there are some things that are a bit different here. But anyways, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, subscribe for more. And now let's get right into it, shall we? Okay, so... I am drawing Asta in the time skip form, since I believe he's 17 in that instance, if I am not mistaken, and since Shinra is also 17, it does make it a tiny bit easier to get this right. So there are some things that are different that I'm going to have to still add on to this, because I only have the color swatch from, like, before the time skip stuff. So, yeah. There are some things that have to get done with, like I need a color for the eyes to be set. But that should not be too difficult now, is it? But yeah, I had this idea a long time ago. The first instance where I was like doing this poll on DeviantArt, I was asking what people wanted. And of course the mature option got the most picks, obviously. I mean, who would be picking the normal option over the mature option on a site known as DeviantArt? Am I right? But yeah, that's what we've got going for us now. Anyways, I got myself the color swatch here that I'm looking at, so we're gonna go on ahead and work off of that. Should be easy enough, really. Although, this does look slightly different. Yeah, because for some reason the headband doesn't have, like, the actual black bull part. Or at least in this it doesn't. No, in that it doesn't either. Don't know why. Not sure why. Doesn't make sense when you think about why. But that's fine, because it's just the style design right here. Anyways, this is what do you call it? I got like infernals over here, which like is the common enemy that the Fire Force crew deals with on a regular. So let me go on ahead and save this here headband color. And I haven't gotten this far yet in the anime since it ended on the 2-day training arc for them to save Yami and Vengeance from those deuce nozzles. And like I said before, I don't know what exactly is going on, but there is common devils here. But surely he will survive, right? And somehow the devils will still manage to get out, despite the fact that they managed to save those two. Don't know why. I have a funny feeling that's going to happen. The bad part better not happen, or I'm going to be pissed. Freaking, for once, I have a favorite character who's not a girl for once, and it's Yami. And he better not be touched. They better not do anything with him, or I'm about to send Kane, Right, and Ingo in to beat the ever-living, mother-loving shit out of those 3 fuckheads. I swear to you on that. But yes, I don't know what happens. I only know that there are common devils, from what I've seen, in some instances. So, what better way to have these two fight alongside each other than to have Asta beat the crap out of infernals and Shinra to beat the crap out of devils. Now, I know there's, like, not much shown yet. I only looked at the images, and those images of which are on manga panels. But I have a feeling that there would probably be some humanoid devils that they would fight, assuming the worst case scenario occurs. I don't know. We haven't gotten to that part yet. I don't think they even animated it yet. But, hopefully the good stuff happens and not the bad stuff. But, well, knowing most of these kinds of shows, and since it's supposedly the last arc... Oh, wait. Well, that's on my memory. Let me switch that back there. And since this is supposedly the last arc, my hope is quite low right now. Really is. But, yeah. We've got ourselves something to look forward to once that's finally animated. Nevertheless, this is the best I can do to have the common iteration of devils, as opposed to these infernal-looking fellas, which just looks like monstrosities straight out of hell itself. Oh yeah, I was going to show y'alls. Well, I don't know if this is going... No, it shouldn't. JPEG. What was that, 43? Was it 43? Is it 43? No, not 43. Not from what I can see. Was it? No, it wouldn't be this. Would it? No, here it is. It is 45. See? Remember? Goth Noel. You got, whoops, did the stupid. You got Asta over here in the corner. But that's like before the time skip, of course. And I'm a little annoyed that nobody noticed this or made a comment on DeviantArt or even Twitter about this. I think it's clever. It's clever. And nobody made a comment on it. It's a shame, really. A real shame. A lot of detail put into that. Why is there no comments on DeviantArt or Twitter? Well, Twitter makes sense. I only have, like, what, 15, probably not, followers? And I think a couple of them, or a few, are bots, so I don't know, that counts. Yep, 15. Although at the time of posting that, there was less. When DeviantArt, I have over 1,200. So where are the comments, folks? Alright, your eye color looks to be green. Yes, of course. Anyways, yeah, I do kind of want to, at some point, draw Goth Noel again. Just in a different outfit, maybe more black. Maybe less green than that. More black, less red, you know? Maybe... I have, like, this idea where we have, I guess, this over here. I have this idea where we have, Nero joining Noel, and as well as Mimoso just, like, going clothes shopping, this gothic shop with this purple-haired random chick from the Praying Mantis. I would say yes, Praying Mantis OC, but it's really just an NPC. You know me and my many freaking OCs and characters that well, I don't know if there's probably only like a few characters. No, wait, there's a lot of characters in Elementals Reborn so far that don't really have too much of a name at the moment. Honestly, it's still insane about how many characters I've created. And I have like, first count was like around a little over 200. I think I've just reached like 300 thanks to not only Nova Guardians, but Elementals Reborn as well. Alright, I should have your mouth here, right? Do I not? What? Well, that's just insane. Okay, Nero. No, wait, no, that would just be in her burb form. It even says Nero burb. Alright, Bayonetta. There we go. I can grab your mouth colors from here. Just fine. Oh, wait, hold on. I should do this. Yeah, I try to keep the mouth colors the same as they ever were. The same as pretty much almost every character. Makes it easier that way. Whoops. Hey, stop that! Freaking cat scratching the walls, looking at me and continuing to scratch despite the fact that she knows that she's not supposed to do that. Alright, anyways, teeth, tongue. You can't see this, but I'm saving these swatches here for later use. Oh, okay, I was about to say, although when am I ever going to draw Asta again, but I got a pretty hilarious drawing in mind involving Nero. It is kind of hilarious. It's going to take me a while before I can actually get to that, though. Should I make that smaller? Actually, I'll make that smaller. I'll bring that up a bit. A little bit over here. There we go. Somewhat better, I guess. Maybe I can make this bigger. More anime-like. But, yeah. I should not have deselected that. Oh, wait, no, I gotta do this. I do got myself some good ideas for drawings later in the future. There's a good chance that I might not be able to get this one particular crossover that I want to make. This crossover that I want to make involves another character, person on DeviantArt's character. So far, I haven't gotten a message sent back, which is kind of upsetting because that most likely means that I'm not going to be able to do that crossover. I don't know if it's just the fact that they're too busy. I haven't gotten a message yet, so I don't know. Don't know when. Might have to contact one of my friends on DeviantArt. Oops, I had to turn the sound off. One of my friends on DeviantArt. See if they can help me with getting some form of contact with. Shitberg. I don't remember what that one was, but I gotta. Oh, that's probably what that was, right. Okay, no, that's easy to fix. I gotta get back into contact, or not get back into contact, I gotta contact them and see if they can help me with this quest of mine. Wait, why is the headband over here? I gotta move that over here. We'll see what happens. I got a plan B, though, on an off chance that we are unable to do the crossover. But I don't see why there wouldn't be a reason. The only thing I can think of is they saw, like, the name. Because I think... I'm not going to, like, give any names here, obviously. And I don't want to spoil it just on the off chance that they do get back to me on the conversational topic thing. And then I can go on ahead and do the drawing, of course. I'm hoping that's the case. I don't know. I have not gotten the note back. Now, looking back at their stuff here, they do speak English, right? Yeah, they have everything written in English. I don't see a reason for them not to understand. So it's not that, because a lot of their stuff is Japanese-centric. What the hell? Patreon. Oh, removing a bunch of stuff off of Patreon. Jesus Christ. That's not cool, Patreon. Can't you guys make like a not safe for work place or something? I don't know. Whatever. Well, regardless, I'm gonna see if I can figure out a way to get into contact with them. Because, it would be a shame if we can't get that drawing idea made. Granted, Plan B is just as good. It's just I want to try to expand upon many different universes. You know me, constantly trying to, like, go out and have many crossovers. As is apparent with this right here. Good example. Great example, really. Only the crossover in mine is more mature, and both of us make the same kind of stuff. Although, mine leans more towards the T side than it does the straight-up just F side. But that's fine. Now, speaking of the straight-up F side, the Plan B option has that. Something I haven't done in ages. So, there's that at least. But hopefully, we get something here, right? Maybe? Question mark? I don't know. All I know is that I don't want to pry on it too much. So long as I can get an answer. Alright, looks like this is going to be a part of that. Oh, there's a shirt color here, but Asta ditched the shirt. And just straight up went for whatever the fuck that's supposed to be. What is that supposed to... That's not a jacket, is it? I don't know what that's supposed to be. A jacket? Looks like a jacket. Jacket? Jacket? It's a jacket. Looks like a jacket. I don't know. Well, anyways. I still got like a week left before I can't do the plan A. I got what's the word I'm looking for? I got a backup plan. Shush. Didn't mean to do that. I got a backup plan. On the off chance that I can't do the thing. Oh, wait, no. We already said that. No, what I'm trying to say is, we have a deadline. That's the word I'm looking for. Where we can't exactly do the thing that we need to do. Okay, remember this is all black because this is using his new arm. Spoilers! If you haven't gotten to the part where they fought, what's his name, Dante? Whoops. Okay, what the hell, Weather? Asta lost his arm to gain more power to save, or help out Yami in beating the ever-living shit out of that low-tier, final boss-tier douche nozzle. That's for certain. But, well, you know, wait, what was I going to say again? Something about deadline, something about, oh wait, right, I just skipped right over that to talk about the reason why his arm here is this. The deadline, which is supposed to be, what's the word I'm looking for? Next week. I gotta start it on Monday. Like, once Monday's passed, I have to go for plan B. Next Monday, of course. Although this is going to be out before Monday shows up, so it doesn't matter. But yes, next Monday. This is the only option that we have here. Let's see. Oh, wait, hold on. Where is this? Oh, technically that needs to be behind? Question. Wait, hold on. Hold on a second. Or should the abs be underneath? No, the abs be underneath. That'll be fine. Oh, wait a minute. I see what I did wrong here. The layer here needs to be this. But I have a deadline. And once Monday occurs, I'll have to go for either Plan A or Plan B, depending on what their answer is. If I get an answer to begin with. We'll see. The other part of me I was thinking about was that there's a good chance they might have saw the crossover, but they misread permission as commission. And you know how most people are like, you know, having to deal with like a bunch of people being like, I want a commission, or I want a request, or I want to do an art trade, or something like that. So obviously, in that instance, you just ignore the message. I'm hoping that's not the case, because we're going to lose out on a pretty good crossover if we do. Hopefully, but we'll see. I got a backup plan to see if I can get a Plan A to come into fruition, if at all possible. Also, I don't know. I mean, I did this in thinking that, you know, this hand would be here, but I guess not. Also, this is right? Yeah. This is in this direction, that's in that. Yeah, that's right. Just need to double check. But as I was saying, I have a backup plan for Plan A, but if that doesn't work, then I'm going to have to just go for Plan B. Just got to go for Plan B. I'll wait until tomorrow. Maybe they're busy. I have no idea. But if I don't get an answer, or if they say no, then Plan B, folks. Yes, of course. Plan B. But, yes. Let's hope that this is not the case. And that we can, at the very least, try our hands at that crossover. Okay. Now the sword, which I don't think I drew. From the looks of it, it looks to be... Well, is there a better... It looks to be just like gray kind of color with a bunch of like black splotches and whatnot. I'm probably not going to get this color right, but a little bit lighter. Alright, where the hell is this? I need to make sure that the hand and the arm is underneath everything that needs to be underneath. So that would mean that the sword would be here? What are you doing? There we go. Yeah. I don't know if that needs to be bigger or not. Looking at that image, it doesn't look that large, so that should be fine. All of the splotch texture stuff, I'm gonna go on ahead and make that the texture on here. It'll be much more easier on me. I think I could just use the regular old black here. Just call that sword number 2. I'll do the brush stuff after I finish coloring in Asta here. Yes, of course. We got ourselves pretty much, mostly all of September planned out now. Because September is going to be interesting, to say the least. We are going to be trying to do 10 drawings a month. 2 extras because of Patreon, and potential 1 more because of, I guess, the only seasonal changing thumbnail that we've got is Minecraft. Let me see if I can make that more pink, actually. That'll do. But yes, I've got some stuff that needs to get done with. It's probably only light because of that. Well, we can still, like, add dodge to it. Still makes it look good. Just wondering if I should try to add in... Should I try to do another one there? Actually, wait, yeah, hold on. Before I continue forward, I want to do a little bit of this to mirror that side over here. Maybe not that fully. Maybe like that or something. Alright, that should do. But which one should we choose here? I guess I just gotta do this. Actually, which hair is this? H? Is this H? Yes, it is. Lucky me, I got that right. Alright, enough diddle-daddling. We gotta get the pants in this instance right here. Oh yeah, this is a different pair of pants compared to before. Wait a minute, I don't even have the pants layer here. Unless... I'm not gonna bring that drawing up again. Alright, let's see. So it looks like the belt is going to be over this. And now what's the color of the belt? Alright, so you definitely got like completely different look here. That's for certain. Completely different from time skip, different color scheme. At least from what I grabbed for that one drawing. So that means I gotta give you a new color scheme here. Now you gotta be more tan. What the hell is that shade of tan? Maybe more like this? Less dull? Okay, maybe more red? Okay, I think that'll do. Maybe a tiny bit more red, maybe like 100. Just a little bit. There we go. Anyways, let's see here. So we got this shade of gold, I think? No, that's not the shade of gold. Although now that I'm looking at this does look not what it's supposed to look, so maybe I should adjust that a tiny bit more, shouldn't I? God damn it. Switch to this, you fool. Oh yeah, that definitely looks closer. And there we go. Oh, no. 1C, you fool. Yeah, that looks way better. I'm gonna go on ahead and remove the previous one. Right here. Move you right there. There we go. And now we just put this in for the belt, because that looks exactly what I need it to look like. So, belt 1B. And let me adjust this a tiny bit so this is not going too far out. I don't think you had a... No, you're the one with that belt instance there, right. Just remembering a belt issue. 2 straps and not one constantly being moved. Or 1 strapped and not 2 constantly being moved when I needed to move it. Yeah, it was a bit of a pain trying to figure out what I needed to do for this particular drawing. Where I wanted them both to be. I kind of wanted them in like this direction. A little bit closer up. But I also needed to show off the demons and the infernals. Or devils and the infernals, I should say. So, yeah. I think I did pretty good, though. Don't know how better I could have done, perspective-wise. What do you call it, wise? Without having to, like, hide them or something. Do I have a better look at that? I don't remember what color that was supposed to be. What were you supposed to be? Why won't you show me an image? Show me a damn image, you fool! Give me an image! I can't find the image that I saw that little bit from. Why are you not showing me the image? Where the hell is the image that showed me the thing that I needed to see? Was it here? Or maybe I should just use these arrows and try to find my location. Not that. Not that. Not that. Not that. Nope, that's not it either. That's not it either. That's just the face. Okay, well, I can't find it. So, it's fine. I'll just... Gold? Question mark? It was definitely something. I'd like to think it was gold. I vaguely remember gold being the number. The color that we need. I wish I could find it. Was it this one? No, that's just the same thing, but with a slightly different pose. Why can't I find it? This is infuriating. I can't find it at all, and I don't know why. This is annoying. Anyways, the pants, of course, the pants. Every time I look at this, it feels like it looks like it's brighter than it's supposed to be. Is it blue? Is it a more dark blue? The headband looks blue. Okay, hold on. Veto. Gonna make a veto decision over here. I'm gonna change the robes to a slightly bluer color. But still keeping that nice gray tint that it has. God, it still feels so weird removing those. Ah, shit, noggin. It's fine, I can fix that. First, let me just do this. Remove that. This seems like the right color. Because I forget this is going to change via the shading. The only major difference here that we can see at least is this. And the pants, of course. Oh, shit, noggin. Shitoggin! I need to have the neck be underneath the arm, you fool. I forgot about that tidbit. Then I need to put the root. Hold on a second. Why the fuck did it... Separate. Wait. Just in case. The goddamn layer. Now get yours under here. There we go. Good. Great. Fantastic. Enough fucking around here now. That's the same one. You know what? That's fine. That's fine. That can be the same one. Okay. Can't have, things go smoothly. Gotta have some problems every now and again, right? I guess I'll just call this shirt number 4. This is technically not a shirt, all things considered, but, what can you do? What can you do? And now we got pants. Good, great. Pants. Matter of fact, I probably have to, I can have that on the same layer. Nice. Okay, good, great, fantastic. Almost done with the Asta. Taking fucking 30 goddamn minutes just to try to get your damn color right. Shinra's gonna be the easiest. Because God damn it, why did I open Minecraft again? I hate somehow not fat fingering, overshooting the goddamn mouse somehow. Trying to hit the damn Chrome button. You can't see the Chrome button, but I can, and I freaking skip it and somehow click on Minecraft. It's not Minecraft today. Art time. Minecraft's every Friday now. Twice every Friday. Try and get into the groove or rhythm. Provided we are allowed to do so with this stupid job. Okay, that's the leg from this thing. I should just connect these two. Just so I know that that's supposed to be a part of the demon. And not some random thing that I'm like, wait, what was this thing for? And then I don't add in what was supposed to be the thing that was supposed to be used. Alright, time to make your sword more... Well, I don't know what the hell that texture... Wait a minute. Well, looking at this... Okay, that image is too small. Looking at this, it seems like it's a kind of a combination of this and another texture. Okay, hold on. I can make this work. So looking at that, we got some dark... No. Hold on. Wait, that looks way more... Ah, I see. Okay, hold on. I'm going to make a little adjustment here. How am I going to do this now is the question. Oh, I guess I could do that. Because looking at this image, that looks way darker than the other image that I was looking at. The sword. Man, how the hell do I do this? Maybe it's not that. Maybe like 50-50. Yeah, that seems like it's about right. Only, I still feel as though that this... At least this part is fine. This part, I think, needs to be darker. So let me bring this to like 40. Yeah, 40 seems good. Let's try that again, shall we? Maybe with a little less suck. Okay, more blue. That looks more like it, but not exact. Now, I tell you, getting the exact color is a bit of a pain. Okay, that looks better. Also, I need to move the sword up to here. Rename this the sword number 3. And now we go on ahead and do the thing. And, yeah. Oh god, no. Hold on. Go back to this. Also, we're on color dynamic. Although, less brightness jitter. No brightness jitter, I should say. Yeah, you got... Oh, hold on. Let me see if I can do this, but at 50. It is going to be a little bit tricky, but this is the way I do things when it comes to... Oh, wait, that's right. I can't go to that side. I got to reverse it. I got to reverse the polarities, but not reverse it yet. I still don't feel like that's right. Maybe 20 for 20, and we just do it like this and have more dynamics in here. Or instead of trying to copy it, why don't we go try to give it our own little spiel off of it, you know? Also try to do the other swatch here. Okay, at least have some parts be what it's supposed to be. I think that will allow for that to do this, right? Yeah, good, great, fantastic. That helps a lot. So yeah, just about like run over here, but try to make it a little bit more in my style, unless I'm trying to copy it, because it's not going to look right if I try to copy it. We're just trying to get it close. Close, but not exact. Alright, and now this, which does have the... No, go to 1A. Which does have this stuff surrounding it, weirdly enough. God damn it. I really wish these windows would just lock in place. From the looks of this, this is not that fully darkened. Yeah, imagine having to animate that. I don't know how anybody's able to animate something like that and keep it consistent looking. Maybe it's CGI. Could be. It does kind of look CGI, maybe? I don't know, I can't tell the difference between CGI and most stuff. Maybe it is, the image I'm looking at. Where the sword is like being held in this direction and she's looking in that direction. It doesn't look like there's that many shadows and whatnot. Could be CGI. I don't know how the hell you'd animate this. This just seems like a nightmare to animate. Alright, good, great, fantastic. Now, luckily for me, I already got a Fire Force, what do you call it here? Yeah, I need to figure out which characters. Yeah, because I don't think I have black in that. Okay, I can use the rooftop and just delete all of the other stuff here. Because of the fact that I already drew Maki, I actually can show you the drawing after I take a drink here. How long have we been at this so far? 36 minutes. Now, where was that drawing, I wonder? Feels like it was an old one, not old one, but maybe in the album 30s. No, album 42. There she is. Buff as hell Maki hugging these cute little sputters. And of course, what was his name again? Replace Watch. Hinawa, or Takehisa. I don't remember how to pronounce that name. But there's Maki. Cute and adorable. And now we got ourselves a senior color swatch coming in hot. So, great, awesome, fantastic. Yeah, this is going to be the easiest. At least with this particular design. And we're obviously going for the orange jacket thingy. Thought the color swatch, maybe a little bit more orange. 3 off of green. A little bit more? 129? Somewhat? I know that's too pink. So maybe 203 is fine then. Alright, skin. And your hair is black, so I can just move this one on over here. Yeah, Asta has quite a busy design, at least on the torso. And the fact that he uses a very big-ass sword with a complex-looking pattern. Shinra over here just using his firepower. What the hell? Don't know why he's making that noise, but whatevs. What are you looking at? I think the cat's out of heat, finally. Thank frickin' God. Kind of perfect time to get out of heat now, right, Cadillac? Now that I'm back in this freaking job again. And also found out that the person who was quitting, also I feel like this kind of needs to be a tiny bit more like this, is going to be leaving, that the person who is an acting supervisor is going to be leaving this Friday, apparently, because of some family stuff. So the place isn't going to fall apart yet. Well, we'll see what happens. Does that need to be brought in more? Wait, yeah, I think this needs to be brought in a tiny bit more. Just a little bit, not too much though. Just a little bit. Just a little bitch. Alright, where was I? Ah, yes, of course. The eyes. Whoops. Now I gotta remember, your pupils are white. Not that, the pupils. And let's see, your eye color here looks to be bright red when you are doing your firepower. Not red, but more like a magenta kind of color. So about like maybe here? Well, I'll see. Your eye color does seem to be more along the side of pinkish red. Not that pink though. Although that one, oh, let me look at that. That one's more of a red and less on the blue, so maybe around here? Question mark? I'm not sure. Less orange. Just about. I guess that works. Now remember, this part is black, but the interior part, well, I guess since they're both the same, is white. Put that on the same layer. There we go. I forgot, did Monkey also have that kind of eye color? No, it's black. Although that is black, I don't know if it's actually black. Let me look it up right here. Yep, no, it is black. It is indeed black. Shinra just has white pupils for some reason. Alright, now for the lines. And also I gotta, bring this back to the usual norm here. There we go. Alright. And then that. Oh, I forgot one, but that's fine. Alright, this part should be easy, but to save me the trouble of having to do this later, if, and I'm saying this is a big if, I decide to draw Shinra again, which, unlikely, I need to find a reason. At least with most of the girls, I can draw them in mature drawings, except for at least 2, I think. I know Iris is only 16, and Tamaki, I have no idea. One time I saw the wiki said she was 17, but Google said she was 18. Then going into the check again, Google says she was 17, but then the wiki says she was 18. And now the wiki just bounced back to 17, so as of right now, I don't know what the hell's going on with Tamaki. I feel like she should be 18, though, because right now the potential harem that Shinra has is like girls of different age. Although, Iris is 16, Maki is 19. I have no idea how old Hinabi? What was her name again? Crap, I forgot. Fire Force Hibana. Never mind, Hibana. I don't know how old she is, but she's definitely in MILF territory. So it would make sense, if anything, to just not have them be the same age for her to be 1 year older. Although then again, there's no other 17-year-old, so I guess she would take up that. Whatever. Don't quite matter. We got Maki. So that's still good. And Hibana. Christ. Yes. Boom. Oh, now you're showing me Rainbow Six for some reason. Does it look like I want Rainbow Six? Do it look like I know what Rainbow Six is? That is not orange enough. Plus, there's a few villains there, too, that are of age, so that's great. Can have Luna go after them, show them who a real villainess is. Alright, that seems like a good color for this nut suit. I'm just gonna call it an outfit for, no. Fire suit? Sure, why not? Fire suit, don't really matter. But, yes, I don't really see a reason for me to draw him again. I don't know, maybe in the future? I really don't have a lot of space when it comes to being able to create many normal fan art related stuff. And most of the normal fan art related stuff are reserved to ideas I have with some girls, especially the ones that I cannot draw in mature drawings yet. Because they haven't turned 18 in the series yet, of course. Pay attention, boy. There's a reason why we can't draw some characters. Well, yes, they are fictional, and their age shouldn't mean much when it comes to most people. Still doesn't change the fact that, technically speaking, that is an underage character that you are drawing in a mature drawing. And that is something I want to try to avoid the best as I can. Difficult to avoid if you have a character that does not have a confirmed age. But many people agree that they are this age. And the people who made the character are like, alright, after like several years of Rule 34 of this particular character that was made, we're going to go on ahead and give everybody their age of this character, and guess what? They're 15. And they're like, ah, shitbird. And all the other people who are freaking making that stuff are like, okay, that doesn't change anything for me. And everybody's like, ugh, God, ugh. And then everyone's just disgusted with themselves, or, others who should be disgusted with themselves but aren't. Hard to avoid it when it comes to fictional characters. It really is. Especially if they don't have a confirmed age. Even more so if they look like they should be in their 20s, but it turns out they're actually 12. That's when it comes with most of these freaking animes. For some reason, Japanese people, most Asian people who make a lot of anime out there, really have a thing for wanting to be a teenager again. Which I can understand. Adult life sucks. But so is childhood. Really. Teenagehood. Whatever hood. School fucking sucked. Freaking... didn't like school. Really just felt like I'm on the shit end of every single aspect here. And that's what's basically leading me to this form of escapism, isn't it? Well, either way, I do still enjoy doing this stuff. And I have not yet burnt myself out, which is strange. I mean, I have, massive motivation keeping me moving forward. The more I gotta, make a whole bunch of stuff first, before I can start getting to more series. Which, Elementals Reborn, I can't make until October, and I get a few things done with in between then and there. With Nova Guardians, that's simply just a case of we just gotta, make some space for it, which we have. Next limitation period is going to have 4 episodes worth, instead of 2 this time. I realize if I go for 2, it's going to take me years to get done with the entirety of Nova Guardian. So I'm going to go for 4 for 2 limitation periods, and then 6 for the rest of it, until it's finished. Alright, this looks like it needs this. Fire suit number 2. Now, that's the good thing about Shinra here. It's going to take me less time to color him in than it did to color Asta in. I think this is torso. I'll worry about the legs later. Let me just focus on the rest of this stuff here. This is still this, right? And that's a good size. Maybe 2? Yeah, 2 seems better. Also, I don't know about you, but despite the fact that I have so much on my plate already, I can't wait to get that Game Crafter series started. Man, it's going to be great going back into game development again. Feels like it's been too long since I've done game development. I want to get right back into it once more. And turning it into a series is even better. Gives me motivation to do it. Only reason why I stopped, what do you call it? Space Blasters was because of the lack of, well, now that we have YouTube down, the lack of camera. Well, no, the reason Space Blasters really just stopped fully is because of the fact that Dreams, as I've said before in many different videos, just doesn't seem to have enough space for me to be able to create the things that I need to make. The thermometer is a real huge limiter, and I'm hoping Unity will be a much better improvement. Should be, really. I don't see why it isn't an improvement, considering the fact that I'm using a computer and not a PlayStation 4. At least the game would run fine on PlayStation. Provided Dream uses Flex, and Flex are not really good optimization-wise. Flex is not a good replacement for polygons. I can tell you that much for a fact. You want to have a way to manipulate polygons and stuff like that. And Flex just does not provide that instance. I'm sorry, but it just doesn't. It is nice for small games, I guess. If you're making small games, then yeah, that would be nice. It would work. It would do what it needs to do. Also, let me just make sure it's in the right direction, right? Yeah, it's in the right direction. Just gotta double check, make sure I didn't screw it up. But yes, Fleck, not exactly the best. Also, I feel as though this needs to be slightly adjusted. Just a little bit. To make it look more... What's the one I'm looking for? Less oblong and more... I don't know, like that. I think that'll do. That is the wrong one. Also, I need to replace this and grab a nail. What should that be? 95? Or 94? Yeah, 94 should work. I'll put the nails in last. But yes, Dreams, sorry to say this, you did not cut the chet or whatever. It's not good enough. So I'm going to go to Unity, learn how to do that stuff. Figure out how to actually go into professional game development. Maybe it'll get me somewhere. I don't see why it wouldn't. Especially with this one particular game that I'm making. Paint Maze. It's supposed to be a game that looks like it was made in MS Paint. Maybe less like that, actually. How about more like this? Because your nails look like that. I mean, the nails for most of these guys have the same skin tone color, when technically it's supposed to be more pinkish, like that almost. Not fully, but it's supposed to look more pinkish. I mean, does this look skin... Okay, well, most of it... here we go. Does this look skin colored to you? No, it's pink. Let's see now. Oh, no, wait, no. There we go. Then I'm gonna put in the fires. The flames, of course. No, that's an S there. I don't think this is gonna take me that long. I was thinking to myself, maybe I can get this done with today. But then I decided, no, I want to do a little bit more with the background instead of like just a field. So I'm probably going to draw, there's going to probably be like a fissure here with a little bit of Tokyo in this direction on fire probably, and a little bit of the Clover Kingdom over here, combo right there. Part of me was thinking about maybe putting a lot more demons and, or devils and infernals around the area in the back, but that's a lot of work. And I don't really have a lot of time this week to get all that in. Besides, the background's still going to look good as it is. What the... Wait a minute. God dang it, I'm going to kick somebody's ass for that. I already made the layer here. No, not the selection. This. There we go. Oh, and this is off. That's fine. Whoops. It's an easy fix. It's an easy fix. And the last bit of the nails. Maybe make this less big. I'm looking at it closer. And there we go. Good. Great. Fantastic. I'm going to go ahead and save this swatch before anything stupid happens. That's how you spell that, right? Yeah. Save this. Save it. And now for the fire. What color is your fire? From the looks of it, just seems like bright yellow and orange. Yep, just about. Okay, alright. No ish, we can do that. Orange. Maybe more orange S. Yellow. Good. Great. Fantastic. Okay. Alright. So the fire. There's a couple of fire instances here. I gotta try to make this a little bit more, what do you call it? Probably feels like I should try to do a more stylized fire. But I don't know. I'm used to doing this for fire. We'll see what happens. This still looks good. Still gets the job done, you know. Let me make this 20 so that we can get the fire going a little bit more intensely, I guess. No, switch over to yellow, you fool. Got yourselves a nice blast of fire over here. Creating a nice fire screen over here to prevent this here demon from being able to come close. Or devil. I keep calling them demons, they're devils. God damn it. Why is it so hard to call them by their name? Nice little infernal happening over here. Inferno, not infernal. Yeah, let's try to make some of this more yellower. A nice fireball on this devil that looks like it's... shouldn't really be enjoying what's happening. Oh, wait. I could put that underneath here. Because this is technically not overlapping anything important. There we go. Alright, good. Great. Fantastic. So, there's them. That's great. I'm going to make sure to save the... Whoops. Alright, I guess I'm going to just move you two around. Put the nail... Oh, no, I'll put the nail behind the fire. And boom. While we're on the Fire Force folder, let's get the color scheme for the infernal, shall we? Let's go on ahead, take all that, remove this. Okay, good. We are less than an hour. Alright, let's see. So from the looks of it, it seems like they have dark red skin, as well as fire. How am I going to do this now, I question. I should make different folders for these two. Because before I was thinking of just having these two here, but then I decided to add a couple extra. Like, I just looked at the mid-tier devils and tried to make the common design devils from these here. So, yes, of course. I don't know if that's what they actually look like, or what some of them would look like. But that's what I imagine. Yeah, so you guys are going to look a little bit more darker. But that's fine, because we can adjust some stuff, like... For instance, this can probably have just a bunch of fire coming out. Hell, that part of the freaking mouth there probably isn't even needed. I could probably just actually grab Shinra's flames here and bring it over to this thing. Oh, it's mostly just yellows with a tiny bit of orange, so yeah, I guess the yellow can still be used for that. Alright, go down, you fool. Body. Arm. Well, I guess I could get these done with first, since they'll be just a quick 1-2. Now for the leg. Let's see. Alright, let's get the arm finished first. Some. I feel like Asta should have no issues dealing with infernals, right? Like, a sword to the chest usually would kill an infernal, correct? I mean, hold on. Fire Force, how to kill an infernal. Did it show you? The only way to kill one is to crush its core. Yeah. Glowing spot where the heart used to be. Well, the heart's definitely not there, but Asta could push the thing in and just sling it up. So he can kill them. Question is, can Shinra kill devils? Probably if they're common devils, maybe. Look, we don't know what the hell the level, their power type, how powerful those devils are right now. We only see like the high tier ones, the strong ones, the very powerful ones. It has been stated before in the anime that there are weaker devils. But, you know, the world being all magic with the ability to, like, summon fire. Also, I imagine that Leone, I have a hard time trying to pronounce her name for some reason. Fire chick girl, Golion, whatever. Her. She has fire, nothing but fire. Strong enough to pretty much just almost like 1v5 an entire elf group. Definitely enough to send them running for their money. Not enough to fully defeat them, though, unfortunately. But she's still pretty freaking powerful. I like to imagine that Shinra's also in the same boat. I mean, he has been training, getting his fire stronger. So, yeah, I imagine he could take on at least the lower level ones. Maybe even the mid-tier ones. I don't know, maybe I'll go on ahead and ask the Fire Force subreddit when I post this to later. I should, well, first, I should do this. No, that's the layer. Go to heat. No, that's the wrong one. Do this. There we go. I like to imagine he has some means of being able to kill the common devils. I like to imagine. I don't know. Like I said, we haven't gotten that point in anime yet. I mean, these guys could probably kill average people. But you can clearly see that Shinra is no average person. Being able to spew fire down the bottom of his foot. Taking a whole new meaning to sticking his foot up your ass. Burn your insides. God, imagine if Red Foreman had the same powers as Shinra does. Man, oh man, Eric would just get his entire intestinal bowel movement stuff set up, whatever the fuck it's called, just charred from the inside out because of how pissed he'd get. I don't know why we went down that route, but that's what we went down. Alright, so this is going to be a little bit tricky. From the looks of it, devils have white and black color scheme. The only devil that we've seen so far, apart from those three, is that first devil. I gave us the first look of it, alongside Asta's devil in his small form. But looking at the comic book, it's showing these three with literally just eye holes that go out the back of their heads. Maybe the medium ones are like that? I don't know, it's hard to tell. Yeah, no, still looking at this image, it's just the same thing. Some of them have eyes, some of them have eye holes. Looking at that one with all of the demons in it, wherever the fuck that one was. No, not that one, go back further. Yeah, this one. A lot of them have just eyes going through their heads. I don't know. Maybe do I want to just give them red eyes? Look, I don't know much about what's going on here, and so far the only thing we have is manga panels. They have not animated any of the common devils yet. So I'm just going off of my own design right now. Wait a minute. I don't want to forget about the fires around the Infernal's head. Don't forget about the fires around the Infernal. Also, was that A? That was an A, right? Yeah. A, of course. I'm going to go on ahead and grab Shinra's fire colors from his swatch. Now go back to the Infernals. Now this one, the yellow has to be first, because I think that's going to have the most. Alright, Infernal number 1, who's about to get his core ripped out by sword. Yeah, because I don't think this would be... That's the thing I'm not sure about when it comes to Asta's power in other universes. Because technically speaking, he can swipe through fire, and that would be considered magic in that universe. But would it be considered magic in other universes? Is fire in most animes technically a form of magic? Is science just magic, but we just call it science? I don't know. Possibly. Maybe. Although I don't know if snuffing out Infernal's flame would do anything. It could be a case where if Asta's anti-magic abilities do somehow affect the Infernals, simply touching a sword on their bodies would just have their core snuff out. Which in this case, if that is true, well, let's just say that Asta is the most important member of the Fire Force team then, if we have to deal with one of those... God, I forgot what those big Infernals were called. Demon Infernals. Yep, that would definitely be important. Because if Asta's sword is capable of nullifying an Infernal's fire, and somehow managing to not only stop its fire, but destroy its core, those Demon Infernals would not stand a chance against him. Plus, with his ability to fly on his sword, well, I don't know, man. It seems like they're pretty much outmatched here in that instance. But would a crossover ever occur? Probably not. The only way a crossover would occur in the universe if there was a strange portal that opened up and... hold on. Actually, I think I can have the fire... well, I can't have the fire underneath the mouth there. That's an issue. I guess I don't need the mouth here then. Technically speaking. I'll get rid of the mouth. And I'll move the fire underneath there so that this is less of an issue. Yeah, that makes more sense now that I think about it, actually. Put the fire underneath everything here, because according to this particular image I'm looking at, the fire stays behind them. Also, there's fire on this guy's arm. I gotta pay more attention to these images. I almost forgot that some of these Infernals have fire coming off of not only their mouth, but also their arm as well. I guess I'll have fire coming off of this guy's arm or something. Yeah, sure, why not? I think regardless if Asta can't, like, destroy the, core by just one touch, he can at least still use the sword to just plunge right through their bodies and just... Plus, he's strong enough and, well, technically put on fire enough to have enough resistance for it. And I only remember one instance where he was put on fire because of Big Dommy Lion Mommy. God, why did I say that? You know what I mean. You know what I said. And I stand by it. But yes, I feel like he should have no issues dealing with these guys. Although, what would happen with the fire insect things? Well, let's see. Asta's a protagonist. Chances are he would probably turn into Shinra with the abilities that he has, and on top of his anti-magic stuff. Maybe, I don't know. He's a main character. Main characters have this thing called plot armor. You wouldn't be able to kill off Asta. Nah, plot armor wouldn't allow for it. Yup. Now for the devils. So, like I said before, I don't know much about what these devils look like color scheme wise in the common department. I only know from previous devils, so that's what we're going to have to go off of. Now you have a pale skin, probably around here, a tiny bit more blue, and most of your body is just black. Makes me wonder if I guess we could just go balls to the walls. Alright, mouth. Maybe I can give you red eyes. Even though some of these demons seem like they have, like, see-through, what do you call it? I'm gonna give them red eyes. Or at least these two red eyes. Okay, get the teeth in here. No, that's not where the teeth needs to go. The teeth needs to go up here. I'm not sure who would win, though. A common devil or an infernal? Well, devils seem like they're supposed to be, like, overpowered beings of magic. It's more of a case of one common devil versus 100 infernal. Well, no, a real challenge would be the demon infernals facing up against the devil. No clue. I'm sure somebody will tell me, they can't beat the shit out of these devils, they'll get myrtleized instantaneously. Are you kidding me? Do you even watch this show? And I'm like, yes, I have. But I haven't gotten to the point with these devils yet, so I don't know if common devils are fucking top shit or not, compared to most average humans. Also, that's not where you're supposed to go, you fool. There we go. I gotta wait for this to be dubbed or animated. I don't even think it's animated yet. Well, regardless, it's gonna take some time to animate, I guess. This is the final arc, and it seems like it's a long one. Maybe. I don't know. Judging by most of them, I don't think it's that bright. I think it's like a... God damn it. This. Maybe a little bit more, a tiny bit more, like that. Kinda makes sense when you think about it. Let's see. And most of you guys have black around the hair. Yeah, just powerful fire kick to the chest. Devil or not, I'll do some damage. Yeah, that'll do. I guess what I can do, actually, to try to, like, mix things up a bit, I could do this. This is skin, right? Yeah. I'll give you a nice little, like... Because it looks like the first devil, don't know what his name was fully, but it looks like the first devil has, like, a vest on. Imagine that dark substance surrounding their bodies is actually just their clothing, or at least the devil's kind of clothing. Although that does kind of expand further forth onto their hands. So, yeah, I don't know. Zachary was his name? According to this image that I'm looking at, it does look like him. Do you also have red? Wait, do you have red mouth? God damn it, I really need to just freaking... Okay, so you do have a red mouth, but you got black teeth as well. But you have white... No, you have white teeth because of that. Do all of them have black teeth? Do we even see the others? Christ, because this looks like it's white and black. At least the new type of devil that comicbook.com is showing me. I don't freaking know. Maybe he's a special one and he has black teeth. I don't know. I guess it does kind of look better. I imagine in their full forms. Wait, what about this image? Wait, there was another image here. There was another image. Is that black? That looks like black teeth on that one. I think. I can't tell. I'm seeing a lot of spoiler-based images, but it's not like me seeing these gives me any, you know, insight as to what the fuck the plot is for this one is. All I know is it's devil-related. Shish. As I've said before, I'm making theories that they do somehow manage to save those two from being sacrificed, but because of some nonsense, some loophole, the gate's like, oh hey, we can do this opening thing now. We don't even need the sacrifices now, we can just open. Because let's be honest with ourselves here, Yami might be strong, same with Vengeance, but I feel like they might be meeting their match with all of these devils. So it makes no sense to get rid of them this late into the game, when chances are they probably are going to be on the same level as all the other people. And they try to get on their level, and they have to work together to beat the shit out of this motherfuckers over here. As I've said before, I don't know. I'm only going off of what I think might be going down. No spoilers, or else I will kill you in some timeline. Don't ask me what timeline, but there's a timeline where me goes to kill you. And you don't want that, do you? You don't want to know that a different alternate universe version of you has died because of a different alternate universe version of me? Do you want that conscious on your head? No, but seriously, no spoilers. If anything does happen, I can always have Luna come in to save the day while Kenrai Teningu beats the ever-living shit out of those three and all the devils inside of that god-forsaken gate. Or Kenrai Teningu will punch through the gates with a force no man could ever attempt to do in that universe. No magic. He just somehow manages to pierce through the gates, no sacrifice needed, and then he just goes in and just murders every single devil. They're like, yeah, we're free, and then here comes Kenrai Teningu coming down with a fistful of electricity and is just murdering every single devil. Even the most strongest one, because he is literally Deus Ex Machina. As according to the drawings, names, and whatnot. So yes, I have the power to change the timeline if something stupid were to happen. Let's not forget about that ability of mine. Let's just pray that I don't have to use it. I have altered this timeline. Pray I don't alter it further. As is what I'm doing with My Hero Academia and soon to be Attack on Titan. Yeah, that's right, folks. If I can do it, I can do it. I'll make sure that I change the timeline to my preferences. Yeah, sure. Can't be having terrible moments happening in your favorite shows, right? That's what we gotta do out here. Alter the timeline. Make sure that they don't do that shit ever again. Just murder the crap out of them. Yeah. Anyways. Oh. Wait a minute. Hold on. I gotta adjust this a bit. I guess I should have realized that this was going to look a little bit different. What the hell? Wait a minute, something is off here. Yeah, wait, something is off. Hold on a second, something stupid occurred. I don't know what stupidity occurred. Wait, why is Anti-Alias off? Are you fucking kidding? When did that turn off? These look fine. Some of that looks not fine. Are you fucking kidding me with this Why the fuck does shit change when I don't want it to fucking change? Whatever. It's fine. I think it doesn't look too off. This looks a bit off, but that's mainly because it's further inwards. My God, hold on. Is Anti-Alias off here? It's on here. Okay, good, great, good to freaking know. Why are you turning it off? I did not tell you to turn it off. Did it look like I fucking told you to turn it off, you piece of shit program? Why must everything in technology take a million steps backwards? Good, leave that on, you idiot. I never realized how blocky things get when that's not on. I hate it so much. I hate it when programs decide to be dumb fucking bitches. Right, fine? We can fix it. All we gotta do is this. I don't even think we have to delete it. The Anti-Alias will just take over what was supposed to be. I mean, I still gotta do this again, but it's better than having to freaking delete the thing constantly. That's still an issue, however, but again, easy fix. There's gotta be a better way to deal with that. Maybe there is. Maybe there... Wait, hold on, actually. Better idea. Well, I could... No, just do this. Delete it then. Yeetus deletus. Then do this. Then this. And boom. We could probably make this look slightly better. Can't believe I have to do this again. Can't believe I have to do many things again because of a shitty program that decides to deactivate a vitally important protocol. When did that occur? I would like to know when the hell that occurred. There was no reason for that to occur. What the hell button combinations did I press for that to occur? I can't stand it. It's fine. We can do this again. Why the fuck not? I like doing things multiple times over because of shitty programs that no, that's gotta be this color. Because of shitty programs that decide to be asshats. I think this one I still have to do like this. Oh, now I gotta go deactivate that, delete the teeth here, and do this again. Am I missing anything? Yes, the head. The whole head. Again, easy fix. Or wait, it won't work like that. I gotta do this first, and then do this. Why the fuck do you do this, you stupid program? Why the fuck must technology be such a piece of shit sometimes? It's taking longer than I want it to take now because of your nonsense, you piece of crap. God, now I gotta delete the whole thing here. What if I just do this, and then do that? So then I could just do this again. Christ. At least most of this is going to be easy. Just gotta go back in, redo this shish, and we'll be fine. I think. Hard to tell if we'll be fine due to this nonsense. Are we still good? Keep it like that, you piece of crap. When did that change? It changed at the arm point. Why did it change at the arm point? Why fucking do that? I'm gonna punch this program somehow. Also, that's not the right one, just has to be here. What button combination did I accidentally somehow manage to double click or triple click and then accidentally click the anti-aliased button? That is fixing it, right? Not fully. It's not fully fixing it. It's fixing some of it. Ugh. Alright, you know what? Whoa! There. A single click from this will delete the whole thing in an instant. Instead of trying to freaking have it to where it's doing the, what do you call it there? God damn it. Stick to this, you fool. Gotta redo because the stupid fucking programs stay on anti-aliased, you fucking idiot. I know it doesn't matter from afar, but I still want to do it. Are you affected? Yes, you are. It's all affected as soon as it reaches the belt. And even then, I don't know if this is affected as well. So it started with the belt? Is that what you're trying to tell me? It started with the fucking belt? I swear to God, I hate this program sometimes. With its stupid errors, and then it just that's not what I want. And it's just automatically changing for no reason. That's the belt, right? Yes, that's the belt. Good. Great. Fantastic. It's fine. We can fix it. Can we fix it? Yes, we fucking can. And we're gonna go on ahead, take out our weapons, and shoot the shit out of the motherfucker for crossing the Builder clan. And, yes. So now turn the Builder into a freaking mafia. Alright, good. Great. Fantastic. At the very least, Asta is what he needs to look like, so that's helpful. Still gotta change much shit here. Okay, where is it? Did we get this? Good, now we're just on this shit over here. I really wish you didn't do the thing that you did. I really wish I knew what the hell kind of button combination I pressed for that to happen. Really wish I would have noticed it, but how could I be expected to notice something so damn small? The pants are fixed except for the bottom parts. Easy enough to fix. At least there's not a lot. And at least the infernals are easy enough. Don't forget about the nails. Click on the damn thing. Zoom in, you piece of shit. God, I'm freaking messing up the button combinations here. No, that's the wrong one. Alright, before I do anything, switch over to this. At least this part's easy enough. I should have combined it, but how did I know I was going to have to do this again? How would I have known that this stupid fucking program decided to turn off a vitally important thing? Still on, okay, good. Didn't think I'd need to keep looking at anti-aliased in the filled option. Really didn't think I'd need to do that. You know, you didn't think you would need to have to check an important thing that you'd barely touch to make sure it didn't change, but apparently no, you have to now, for some stupid fucking reason. Alright. Shinra's fixed, and now the infernals, I believe, also need to be fixed. I think, yes, it does look like it. It's not anti-aliased at all. It's completely borked. Because why wouldn't it be? Hold on a second. Combine. Good, great, fantastic. Doing that preemptively, just in case. Do I have to do the same thing to the devil? No, you idiot. I might have to do the same thing to the first devil, at least. I was almost saying game-wide, program why. I didn't think I'd have to worry about the program glitching out on me. I really don't know how the hell it just decided to change something that, whoops, I have never changed before. So I filled in the arm, right? Yeah, I did, good. I never thought I'd have to worry about that. Why would I? Something as stupid as that just doesn't make any sense. At least the infernals are easy and doesn't take too long. That's good. And you don't even have your arm or hand shown. Yet I somehow managed to do... That's fine, because that means I can do that part properly now. Right? Fucking kidding. There we go. Now delete that stupid part. Well, looks like I'm gonna have to get you a new arm. It didn't even go on the fucking right layer. You know what? Saves me the time. Less deleting that I have to do, you know? Alright, the infernals are fixed. Do I need to fix you up? From the looks of it, kind of. But at the very least, the arm part is easy. I had to replace you and replace the head, so I think there's not too much here that I have to replace for both of you. Are you still anti-aliased? Good. I never realized how important anti-aliased was for my style. Smooth lines all around. But without those smooth lines, it just looks like shit. Yeah, I had to replace those because of that, so I guess it's just as simple as replacing these because of this. Oh, that's not even it. I replaced those because of the fact that it was on the thing. Alright, everything is fixed, except for probably a few things, but that's an easy fix. You still good? Yes. Stay like that, you piece of crap. I had to replace the teeth normally, right? And replace the eyes normally as well. Alright, good, great, fantastic. We've avoided nonsense. And now we can finish the coloring process. Fucking an hour and a half in. We would have been done with this at around like an hour and 10 minutes. If it wasn't for this stupid program deciding to suck the biggest of dicks. Like an asshole. You keep coming back and screwing with my goddamn stuff. It would be great if I didn't have to deal with shit just constantly breaking and everything. Just everything breaking would be great. Would be fucking fan-fucking-tastic, wouldn't it? Piece of shit. Alright, thumb 2. Uh-oh, let's just make sure that we're still on anti-aliased. Good. Bullshit. Shouldn't have happened in the first place. I don't know why the fuck it happened. Really wish it didn't happen. But it's over now. Alright. So now that we've officially had a breakdown, let's go on ahead and finish this up. The coloring process. Then I'm going to do the shading and texturing on camera still. Because I think the background we might have more than enough in it to get that done with. Okay. I doubt this is what the devils are going to look like. I only had like glances of what some of the devils looked like. I'm just going to call this common devil. But, yeah. Do they have like a dark aura surrounding them? Well, these guys don't. And he doesn't. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Yeah, and the last bit of orange soda. Wondering if I should get one more. Nah. That should be fine. So the shading part shouldn't take too long. Whoops. Unless I fuck up like that. Shading part shouldn't take too long. Well, shading and texturing. Because we only really gotta shade in like 2 complex characters and 4 simplistic characters. Well, Asta's looking way more complex than Shinra is right now. Actually, I think all of Shinra's design. Well, no, not unless he wears the big black overcoat one, which does have like a decent amount of designs to it. Yeah. Yeah, no, that one is a complex design. I just chose the less complex design. I mean, you usually see him out on the field like that, right? So, yeah, makes sense. Does it not? Alright, well, anyways, let's just make sure. Yep, we're still up. Nothing stupid happened there with the camera somehow going up because we're pressing 7 or 9 or wherever the fuck the page up button is on the numslock. What sucks is we need numslock activated in order for us to be able to nudge paths. We don't need to nudge any paths now, but that's fine because of the whole we're not going to accidentally click on the thing and bring it up when we don't need to. Unless the cat jumps on the keyboard like an idiot and then just presses the button. Although when that happens, I always check. Just in case, because, you know, a lot of stuff really just enjoys going wrong when it shouldn't be. Oh wait, no, that's D. I need to go, or C, I need to go to D. Accidentally went to I1C. I need to go to I1D. I wonder how most people do, like, deal with layers when it comes to drawing. I don't think most people have, like, layers in drawings. Photoshop has spoiled me with layers. If there is no layers in an art-making program, then it's not really an art-making program now, is it? Layers are the pinnacle of organized drawings, where you can have many things behind things. You can draw your foreground stuff first, and then not have to waste your time with the background stuff in this particular order. Although I guess... No, because then you still have to worry about, like, accidentally coloring into the character if you don't have layers as you're making the background. Or you make the background first and the characters. I don't know, that just feels weird to me. I always start with the eyes. I forgot this part of the hair. Of course I did. Why wouldn't I have? It's fine. Easy enough. Hair 1, I don't know, eye. I think we're on eye. There we go. But yes, layers are kind of important. If you lack layers, it's not that good. Another thing that's kind of important is line control. Photoshop's fooled me with the pen tool. Pen tool is really good for getting like the exact lines that you want and need. The line's not right, just adjust it a bit. I mean, yeah, it's pretty much like you're outlining the thing. Also, I think this needs to be a little bit more down a bit. Yeah. I don't think I need to adjust any colors. All I gotta do is just, well, now that I need to have this back, I'll go back to here. Just in case I don't want to accidentally delete something else that takes 1, 2. Oh no, this is the only 1, 2 here. But still, I don't want to accidentally delete something I don't want to delete. So yeah, that's what we do. That's what we did. Anyways, what else to talk about now? I had some lobster for dinner, I guess I could talk about. Not that bad. A little chewy. Not as good as crab meat is, but still pretty good. Yeah, that's just about it. Outside of salami and cheese for lunch and cereal. I think it was Apple Jacks for breakfast. Not Apple Jacks, Fruit Loops for breakfast. Yeah, that's what I have to eat. Funny enough, throughout like a large majority of my vacation week, I only have like 2 meals a day. With a rare third meal, if like, you know, something there. Like, I don't know why. I feel like if I wasn't like doing this work and was instead drawing or writing animated series for a living, I feel like my freaking diet there would be completely off. I have cereal before I go to bed at like 4 a.m. or something or another. I'm usually an afternoon and night person, never really a morning person. So I wake up, depending on how late I wake up or something like that, I don't eat until dinner. And we go through the entire night without anything to eat and then go get the cereal before we go to bed. If I wake up early, then I'll get myself a sandwich. Maybe just like one sandwich and save for dinner. Save room for dinner and whatnot. But, yeah. Usually don't really eat that much. Surprisingly. I don't know why. I'm always busy, though, when it comes to drawing, so that's probably a reason why. Constantly trying to get this stuff done with. And nice and even pace. Now that I'm back working again, sadly, my body's more exhausted. It's exhausting having to deal with this damn job. In this heat, too. This freaking place is goddamn hot as hell. Feels like you're walking into a sauna and you're sweating a whole bunch. Really just... ugh. You know what I mean? I'm sure y'all know what I mean. But yes, that's what we have to deal with in that place. Would be nice if I don't have to deal with it. And it'd be even better is that once I can get to a point where I don't have to go out and work and I just like draw or make more episodes of something via writing it up. Go on ahead, get enough money. Well, first off, get my own house. It'd be nice if the cat had her own place to run around in, instead of this one room with 2 pit bulls preventing her from being anywhere else. I don't know where the cat went. Oh, there she is. I just see her in the other room, looking at me. But yeah, it'd be nice. We got ourselves our own house with our own little like a few like rooms for things. We got a workout room we could get. Basement room for the more saucy stuff. That's mostly just going to be solo stuff because what are the chances I'm going to find any woman who is interested in the kinds of things that I'm interested in and doing it to me instead of me doing it to her? Because I am the submissive one after all. I prefer to be... I'm not going to lie, I'd prefer to be the boy toy. If anything, just to experience the, submissive, what do you call it? I don't really like being the dominating one. So, yes, that kind of stuff. And you probably already know what will be down there. Like stocks and brushes or something. But a workout room. Definitely would like to get a workout room set. Because we get ourselves a workout room, and that will be our exercise. Because right now, this job is the fucking exercise in of itself. My legs, my body, it's so damn sore that I don't even need to have to work out. I got enough exercise from this godforsaken hellhole as it is. But once I get out of there, and once I can get my own place, big enough place for the cat to run, explore in, get like multiple different scratching posts, maybe even give the cat her own room with a bunch of scratching posts. And like little mini scratching posts around the house so that she goes for them instead of the walls. Or we could just get like scratching post corners that are on the walls. I don't know why the cat likes scratching the corners so much. Don't know why you like scratching the corner so much, cat. That's right, I'm talking to you. Wait, she just left. Where did she go? Oh no, she's up there. She's looking out the window. But it's pitch black out there, cat. What are you seeing? Yeah, she's out of heat. She's not doing her little whir thing. Hold on, I know what to get her over here. Or not. Oh, there she is. What are you looking at? I would let you play with those jingle balls, but then you're going to get them stuck underneath something, and I'm going to forget to grab them, and I'm going to hear that while I'm trying to sleep. I got to put your toys away so I don't have to deal with hearing you doing your stuff with the toys. Which is a shame, really. So you at least got one toy while I'm at work. Wait a minute. Oh, wait, now I remember what that was now. It's the finger. Finger 1A. A part of the hand that didn't really get used that much. And now she's looking out the window again, I think. Now she's looking at me because she knows I'm leaning over to look at her. Watch outside that window, cat. Whoops. Man, isn't it insane to think he lost the use of both of his arms once? I forgot what the context was for that one. Something about a fight, and then it came like after the arc with Vanessa and the queen witch bitch. I don't remember what her name was. But it came somewhere after that, I think. Or before that, I mean. Not after. It came before that. And I just don't remember what the exact reason was. And now he lost his arm again? Can you believe it? At least he's got a cool new arm. One made out of pure darkness. Yep. Only issue I see here is, well, not like he would, although can't really, like, get that out of a teenager's mind, even at 17 years old. But, well, it depends on, like, what hand he uses. God, I don't know what the hell I'm talking like about that. But, yeah, no, I can't imagine having to, do that with that hand. What? No, wait. Like he would do that. He has Sister Lily on the brain. I don't even think he would think that. No, that was like 15. But no, even at that age, you would still have like curiosities about that crap. Man, I don't know. The hell do you know what Fjoken is? And you don't do it? Or do you not know what Fjoken is? And you do it? Or what spectrum are you on? I don't know. And quite frankly, I don't care. All I care is that we get this drawing done with. Soon. Sooner rather than later. But it's going to have to be later because, obviously, I don't want to rush the background. I was thinking of like a nice field and maybe a fiery, cracked background. But I've decided to go for Tokyo on the Fire Force side. And then Clover Kingdom on the Black Clover side. Yep, that's what I'm thinking about. Right here. That's the best thing we can do right now. Get the shading done with for all the characters, then the texturing. Then we work on the background. Hopefully it's not going to take too long. I mean, it's 12:33 right now. God, man, I felt like I had so much time. Vacation. Now it feels like I don't have any time. Man, it sucks. I wish I had more time, really. More time indeed. Whoops. And this is why I'm hoping that Game Crafters and the games that I make from that will get me somewhere in at least a couple of years. I want to remake Labyrinth, which I'm probably going to do after I make Paint Maze. I definitely want to remake that game. Oh, I'll even play the Game Maker version I made, which is the original, to say the least, on the channel, just to show you, like, that I did make a game in my past. I made multiple games, and unfortunately only 2 of them came out of it because of a stupid virus. 2 somewhat complete ones. I guess that one is somewhat completed. Labyrinth is the only one that's completed with a very anticlimactic secret final level, which I am going to change to something else. Because, let's be honest here, well, and I only know, but that freaking thing was, that level was terrible. Yeah, I agree with you. That level was just the worst. We need to make something better. Yes, agreed. Temper 4 or whatever. But, yeah, that is definitely something that I can't wait to do. Because, the 4th zone in that area needs to have, like, a really big overhaul. Like, you'll see what I mean when I make the video of the gameplay and whatnot. Labyrinth isn't that long either, although it is quite difficult once you get to, like, certain parts. Like, if you don't know how to, like, play these kinds of games, let's just say if you are an avid fan of the Undertale series, you shouldn't have too much issues? Question mark? I guess the only issue you have to deal with here is 1 hit and you're dead. Think of it like you're just this ball, this circular ball, and you're walking around in an environment. And it's a maze. Well, not really a maze fully to an extent. I mean, I guess there are some maze levels, but a lot of it is just obstacles. And I guess enemies that are like... Because the rolling balls are kind of like what the enemies in Paint Maze are going to be. But then we've got stuff like the Tiki Heads, the square, which in-game they just look like moving square faces. The Tiki Heads that move randomly, alongside like spiders in like 1 level, and a few others. I don't want to spoil too much. And there's a lot of like obstacle-based stuff. Obstacles that shoot, obstacles that move, obstacles that have like spikes coming out of them, holes where you need to push crates into. There are some like mini crate puzzles, not like too complex, but you know, little crate puzzles. The game obviously wasn't made with crate puzzles in mind. It was more so made about like trying to get through the environment, and you know, you got switches that opens doors, pressure plates that you need to have crates on or anything on to be able to open them. Timed buttons that leaves the door open for I think like 10 seconds before it, you know, closes, which I have something in mind, because this was made in a 2D style. It's going to be made in 3D, but it's going to be in somewhat of a top-down perspective, similar to the game itself, and whatnot. But yeah, I can't wait to make it. It's even got 6 boss fights, and the boss fights are kind of challenging. I am going to try to like adjust the boss fights a bit. Because, let me see, the first boss has some randomized movements. I'm going to try to, like, make that so it's not as randomized and have the boss be constantly moving and will only move forward, never moving backwards. I'm definitely going to, like, revamp the codes for the random moving enemies because that was a very annoying thing in the game. Still is annoying. There's another boss that just goes back and forth and shoots projectiles randomly, so that doesn't necessarily need to be changed too much. Another boss that when all 4 platforms are lit will change the... Ah, shit. That's not supposed to go there. We'll change the, oh god, I gotta move this shish where it needs to be moved. We'll change the way the environment looks. having it have 4 different, like, maybe more. I definitely gotta, like, change the way that particular one is to make it a little bit more easier to do, to an extent. Are you? Yeah, I need to also grab you as well. Where are you? Ah, there you are. Oh, wait a minute. Where the hell's Tokyo? 1B. That's not good. I can't find... Or, not 1B. I can't find a thing. I think this was here, actually. Okay. I'm glad I caught that. Whoops. Why did you move that? I just clicked it. All I did was clicked it. Why did you just do this and move it there like... this program, I swear to God. It's fine. It's fine. You're fixed now, I think. Good. Anyways, one boss... Random movement, you're right. The other boss... Definitely, like, the hardest boss. What the... Ah, fucking shit, I didn't move this. I'm gonna move you underneath that. The 4th boss is a pain in the ass, and I'm definitely gonna try to improve upon that. It's only a pain in the ass because of the freaking mobs that spawn that are hard to see in a very... I don't want to spoil it. Let's just say that the 4th boss has a lot of surprises, and is a pain in the ass to complete. And I need to adjust the way a very specific random moving enemy works in order for it to not feel cheap as hell. Why the hell I didn't think of making this particular thing in it? I don't know. All I know is I gotta make it less cheap. And make the entire environment in that one particular level less annoying as well. With, again, not spoiling. Anyways, the other boss after that is random movement, but at the very least it's not too randomized, and you can tell its attack pattern. No, not attack pattern. Well, it has an attack pattern in the beginning, but then it's do enough damage to it, and it starts to do different attacks and whatnot. Oh yeah, that one's going to be a fun boss to remake. Mainly because I just want to see what that thing's going to look like in 3D. And the 6th boss, now that's another randomized movement boss, but that one is simple enough, really. And it's got like a ton of attack patterns as well. I'm surprised at the boss fights in that one. They're not like too overly simple. Like, it's easy to know what you need to do to beat the boss when they come to play. You got like the environment here. You don't really need to like interact with most things. Which I'm wondering, because in the 4th boss, yeah, because the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd boss, you don't need to use the interact button to really like do anything. The interact button only comes into play in the 4th world when you have to interact with a certain thing that you do kind of need to interact with, because it's a thing that toggles, and being able to toggle it while you're on it is more preferable than getting off of it and going back onto it, or having it toggle on a timer and you'll be like, I didn't want to change that yet, and then you get killed because the thing that was waiting outside is now inside and now is killing you. That's why I had a toggle system there. And to beat the 4th boss, you need to like toggle these switches, which was very necessary. I don't know if I want to change. I mean, yeah, it depends. If I give those enemies and the boss a large enough glow for you to be able to notice them, don't want to spoil too much. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can probably put 2 and 2 together. Then maybe I can move this... Okay, let me explain to you how to beat the 4th boss. You're in this very specific environment. I guess I have no choice but to spoil it if I want to talk to you about this particular boss fight. You're in this environment where it's dark, right? The entire area is dark and you can't see the whole map. And your main objective is to locate a switch. And there's only one switch in the level, and you have to find it. The first switch is always on the top left, at least in this one. I might change it. It depends. I might change a lot of things in the remake. Because the foresight or hindsight is 20/20, and I don't realize that certain things will be certain ways, and who knows, we might make it a little bit easier somehow in this new version, and we gotta try to add a little bit more difficulty to it. Because the first two bosses have like 10 HP. I forgot how much no, I think that boss, the fifth boss also had 10 HP. And the last boss had like a HP that went down like gradually depending on like, because the last boss has a specific mechanic that you don't like see in the game. I don't want to spoil it because that's going to be a pretty freaking awesome like cutscene, especially in Unity. It's also going to be good to learn how to do 3D cutscenes as well as 3D models of humans. The tikis will help. This is why I'm doing a paint maze first. Paint maze is helping me get acquainted with the coding of Unity, as well as helping me get acquainted with the soon-to-be Reaper Studio, which, depending on how soon I complete this, I might be able to start learning how to utilize that. I haven't downloaded it yet, because I want to download it when I'm ready to start using it fully. I haven't been ready to start using it fully because of all the stuff that I've been having to get done with. So yes, that's what we're waiting on right here, right now. But yeah, that's what we are going to be doing with Paint Maze. It's just a way to help us learn how to use the Unity's coding system. Help us how to use C# script, as well as being able to get the sound effects and music from Reaper Studio. And once we can figure that out, and once we've gotten ourselves into a good position where we can make decent sounding music, and once Paint Maze is finished and we got on the Steam market, we're selling it, hopefully I can sell it. I can't imagine it's going to be that difficult trying to sell a game. Right? A lot of people with the indie... Oh, wait, no, that's fine. A lot of people out there without like any companies or one like... Right, hold on, let me see something for a second. One developer guy, yes. One guy got his game on Steam, so surely I can do the same, right? Right? Don't give me that look. But yes, I shouldn't have any issues trying to get that published on the store. And hopefully I will have played it enough, both off camera and then on camera, to be able to find all the bugs and whatnot. The idea here is to try to like do all the gameplay stuff, get all that stuff dealt with and finished right then and there. That's what I'm going to try to do in this instance. Also, this feels a little bit too... Well, I guess I could probably do this. That's what I'll be doing before I start moving over to main menu stuff. End menu stuff, and then the world map stuff. I feel like the world map stuff might be the more buggier parts. I'm going to try my best to make it not be buggy. A lot of it's going to be just a bunch of scripting and trying to like get certain things to be certain like numbers and whatnot. Like the arrows. That's one thing I'm not sure about. It's like, how am I going to do the arrows? I think I'd have to just set up a script where I can change like a certain integer variable, whereas like if this particular variable is in the global variable is larger than the public integer that you change in the game creating screen, then it runs the command where it either changes this particular model to an arrow, or maybe it probably would be easier to just not render the thing. Like, it could just be a case where it's just like a arrow, right, up, left. No, but then, well, if it's not rendering, it's not going to actually take any, like, what do you call it, right? So I could just do that, right? Unless I just have like an arrow lock and all that stuff kind of on its own separate render instance. So like we have like a child or a parent object with the child being the arrow telling the player that they can move forward, and then red lock. Yeah, and then we have like several of those actually. So that only means we need to have two. Yeah, so maybe that's not that difficult. Although getting the variable, getting like a digit off of one variable might be a tiny bit challenging. I was able to do in Dreams before. And apparently C# does have a very particular, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Equation thing. Something where it, like, removes decimals or something, or whole numbers, or I don't know. It does something or another. I think I might just go with what I did in Dreams, because it's just a simple math equation, and we gotta, like, do that. Maybe when I get some free time this week, I'm going to see if I can try to get, like, variables, global, multiple, grab digits from a large digit number. Because that was the thing with Dreams that I had to, like, learn immediately, is the fact that the only way for you to be able to have, like, you know, multiple variables with multiple different uses. Because there was like a limit to how many variables were in Dreams? How many variables can you have in Dream? Was 128. Local variables not set to persistent. Yeah, persistent ones, which is global variables, is 128. So the only way you were able to get multiple different, you know, variables in one variable was to have it separate the numbers in the digits. So if you have like 1,000,000, because I think you can only have like a maximum of 7 numbers in the persistent variables on Dream. If you only had 1,000,000, and you wanted to get like, say, 5,372, or let's just go for a simple number, 57,000. No, 5,700,000. Yes, if you wanted to get just the 7. Without any of the other numbers behind there, you had to learn how to remove that digit from the variable, and then, you know, do the things that you need to do with that variable once you've gotten it, equal to, greater than, whichever one you need. That's how you do those particular types of variables. And Dreams is really simple. All I really needed to do was just run like a couple of calculator gadgets, things, or whatever those were called, and then boom, we got what we needed. I gotta remember what those were, and I think I can still do it in Unity and C#. Even if that program does have that, what do you call it? I'd still feel more comfortable using that if I can. I don't know. I feel like this thing, I'm not like seeing the full picture here. Like, is there like something that's gonna screw up if it's like getting other variables? I don't know. I gotta like look into that more when I get more free time. But right now we gotta focus on this. Also, I gotta see something for a second. Yeah, you guys have most of your bodies showing like that. Well, most of your... this is... Well, no, technically speaking, your head's more darker. Regardless. I'll still have most of that be what it is. But infernals seem to have like an opposite color scheme. They have lights. Whoops. They have lights on the edges of their body, like so, with their insides like that. And then most of their torso here is like this. Yeah, let's try to at least stick with that as best as we can. Best as we can, as good as we make it, without screwing up too much. Yeah, it's weird doing it on like the opposite side. I'm so used to like having the darks be on the side there, but this being like this, oof, weird. Why is that weird? Yeah, like, and this is probably more like that, with you being like this. I mean, they are charred corpses. Wait, hold on. Do we see what your fingers look like here? No, your fingers just look all black. Or at least that one does. Not sure. I'm not sure. Now your finger in the back, I guess. I'm going backwards this time around. Because this Infernal's color scheme, shading scheme, is foreign to me. glad I still have some vague memories of how to do stuff in Unity. I am probably definitely going to need to like re-look at the codes that I made to make sure that, oh, that's how I did that. Yeah, I remember now. Like, I can remember most things. I feel like I'd have to do a certain thing multiple times to be able to, like, hammer it into my head. Although, technically speaking, you don't really need to, like, remember the code. You just gotta know, like, what you need to put there. And how it needs to, like, work. I think I basically have everything I need for Paint Maze, knowledge-wise. All I need to do now is figure out how to, like, splice it together. How to, like, get it to, do its thing properly. Easier said than done, of course, but, well, I do have some experience thanks to Game Maker. And Dreams helped me a bit, too. I'll give credit where credit's due. Dreams did give me the motivations to want to make games again. I'm glad I picked it back up. I'm about to pick it back up again. Even more glad that I'm going off of freaking YouTube and doing it like this. Oh, I almost forgot. I don't know what happened here. I think this is... What? Hi, 18 views. Eggman's excited for shrooms got 18 views. What? Huh? Excuse me? Where the hell... These have to be bot views. I don't believe you. Hold on, are we still... Yeah, we're still here. I'm going to look at my customized channel button, and I'm going to look at my analytics and see what the hell happened here. Okay, well, it's not updating on a 9th yet, so I guess we can't see what's happening. Oh, wait. 12? 8 to 9? Huh? What? Wait, hold on. Can I see the watch time for this? Oh, no, it's only like... No, that's still the old... Why are you... What? No, hold on. This is not where I want to go. No, it's only 19 seconds, I think. I don't know what that is. I have no idea what that's supposed to mean. Is that telling me that they went through most of it? I don't know why the hell there's 18. If it's saying 19 seconds, then that means it has to be bots. It's gotta be bots, right? It's a shame, really. If it is bots, which seems like it would be the case, honestly. I wouldn't put it past the bots in this godforsaken instance here. Why are bots trying to get views on my... That doesn't make any sense. I don't care for views that much. I mean, sure, if I get a decent amount of views and it's genuine, that's great and all, but I've obviously made it clear that I'm still doing this despite the fact that I don't really seem to care too much about views too much. Like, if any normal YouTuber out there sees that they're only making, like, one view from their own, like, selves, they would be like, okay, it's time to call it quits. Me? No, I'm still at it. I don't know why, like... And I'm also getting bots that are just, like, coming onto my channel and just commenting proism. I don't know what the hell that is. Apparently you can buy views with that shish. What's the point of buying views? All it is then is just... You're a platform for bots. Nothing more. I don't understand. Well, I did get a few follows on Twitter that look like bot accounts, but why the fuck would they care about YouTube? Like, why? I don't get it. I don't understand why bots are, like, going into these things and are like, oh, hey, this is a good thing to, like, get the numbers higher for some reason or another. Why are they getting my numbers higher? What reason do the bots have to get my numbers higher? It does nothing for me. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't help. I am literally at a point in YouTube where I am just, like, making videos despite lack of views, and I'm fine with it. We're trying to get ourselves a crap ton of videos made, unique videos, that is, without getting a crap ton of subscribers. I'm not following an algorithm. I'm not following anything else. Or maybe that's what those bots are doing. Maybe they're just trying to get me to a point where they're like, oh, hey, people are watching this. I'm going to subscribe now because this is actually decent content. I'm like, no, you're ruining my goals. I'm trying to get 1,000 videos in less than 10 or 100 if I get to 10 subscribers. I still don't know why the hell I got those views. Considering the fact that it's telling me that the average watch time, from what that looks like, is 19 seconds. Unless that's 19 minutes. I don't know. I don't think that would be the case. Is that 19 minutes? It can't be 19 minutes. Yeah, because could this also count seconds? So that has to be seconds. It's gotta be bots. Although, because the view count was 5 before, and then it just skyrocketed up to 18, which I know is not a lot, but that's a lot for somebody like me who's only made it to this particular number, which is 1, or on the occasions 2 and 3. And even then, I don't know if those are genuine or not. Although if those were bots, wouldn't they also be increasing my other videos' view counts? It's best not to question a bot's intention, because nobody really understands what the hell they're... Well, some people do. I don't. I don't understand what the bot's intention is to increase those view numbers. It doesn't do anything for me. It doesn't harm me either, because I'm not making any strives. All it's just doing is showing that I'm getting some form of view counts. I'll let you decide. Don't just watch me because it's a freaking trend. Watch me because you enjoy watching me draw art, or playing Minecraft and building, or giving chow shrooms, which I found out is not really helpful because RNGesus really just is not a quitter when it comes to tripping over my goddamn chows. Annoying as hell. Still annoying. Can't stand it. Wish that would stop. But it's whatever. There's still a lot of stuff that I will continue doing. And I will not stop doing it, even if my view count is negatives somehow. Even if I somehow manage to get negative views, I'm still going to create. Maybe somebody will see it and be like, oh, hey, this guy somehow got negative views. I don't understand this. Let's see why this got negative views. No idea why it has negative views, son. I can't tell you that much. Because I don't know. Only YouTube would know why the hell something like that got negative views. I'm sure there's been an occasion where something has gotten negative views before. I don't know what it could be, but it definitely was something. Alright, some of this kind of feel pointless because you can't even see their freaking arm. I guess I could do that. Guess I could do that. Their body is getting burned to a crisp. I still have no idea whether or not Shinra would be able to take on even a common devil. I don't know. I really wish they would animate the final arc already. Is the final arc done in the manga? Is the series fully finished now? Yeah, it would suck if that series finished. For a few reasons. No need to name some of them. Would be nice to see more character development for all the other characters, the side characters and whatnot. But the devils do seem kind of like a final instance. Like, everything kind of is tied together quite nicely. And the only thing that remains now are devils. That's what we got. This is the only thing that remains. I mean, I don't think there's anything more they could do. Unless they do. Wasn't there something about talk about the land of sun and whatnot? Yeah, there's like this talk of the land of sun arc. Right. Well, yeah, that would mean that Yami would have to still be alive for that to occur, because why would they go there, right? Unless he faked his death, if he did die. I don't know if he did. And they go to the land of sun and they just find him there chilling. And confused as to why he is there. Maybe. But no, the only reason that they would have that arc and go there is because, yeah. Don't tell me Vanges is going to sacrifice himself. I hope that's not the case. Despite the nonsense that happened in the Elf arc, he's still a pretty good dude. Just struggling with that second soul. Well, regardless, I don't know what's going to happen. I can only make assumptions, and I really hope that, stuff does what it needs to do. And we don't have to worry about sadness. We haven't really had to worry about that in this show. Actually, no. No, we do now because of the frickin'... Right, I forgot about that. I forgot about that scene. The devils definitely really are something else. They really are. Yeah, that is definitely putting up red flags for me, and I do not like it. Well, I am at least getting one of them myrtleized instantly by the hands of Shinra. I mean, devils are beings of just pure evil. I don't think he would have an issue killing them. Right? But then what about... No, because that's more like an ally. They did... Asta did kill one. Right, I forgot about that one. So he wouldn't have an issue killing these guys. Because I don't think there's any way to save their souls. Like, once you turn into this skeletal walking monstrosity, I don't think there's a way to bring you back from that. Or maybe there is. Maybe we somehow go down the Jujutsu Kaisen route and find their soul and manipulate them to not turn into this thing. Can't wait for Season 2 to come out. Kind of strange, though. I've always watched I've always watched anime on Toonami. And it was always just a thing at the end of the week that I would always watch. And it feels strange now, going to streaming. Doing that. Really does. Like, I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, I guess, branching it off every day, like what I have been doing with Full Metal Alchemist and then Inuyasha, is a good, healthy mix. I'm not, steamrolling through the show. Oh, wait, and I forgot Jujutsu Kaisen as well. We're not, steamrolling through the show. We're not doing any of that. We're just going through it every single day, 6 episodes a week. Occasionally, 7, depending on, say, if... Well, it might be 7 well, it depends. No, we might be watching Harley Quinn as soon as it comes out. So, yeah, no, 6. Or 7 if... Say if there's a marathon on Toonami, and I'm like, well, this is disappointing. I'm gonna watch, several episodes of this to make up for the marathon that's there, so I at least have something to look forward to at the end of the weekend. Something that sucks about freaking holidays is marathons and whatnot. If it's a movie, then it's fine. There's a few DC movies on Toonami that were pretty good. We got, some pretty good, instances of, one of Harley Quinn in that, era. With freaking Batman pulling up this goddamn fireball jutsu on the Joker. Oh yeah, there's definitely something I can do there with not only Harley, but also Catwoman as well. Why not? That's nice. Wait a minute. This sword looks like it's more kind of like this. A little bit of this, a tiny bit of this at maybe 4, and then some of this at 5. Mostly around that. And I guess this part of the sword, no, that's not the sword, that's arm. Go to the sword, there it is. This part of the sword should also be like this. Did I forget the eyes? I think I forgot the eyes. No worries, the eyes are easy enough to get. The scar Is that the scar? Oh no, the scar is on its own thing. Okay, so I guess I can't do that unless I do this scar all over again. I'm gonna do this, but I'm also gonna have cracks as well on this thing. Wait a minute, that should go in this direction. Anime, if it had textures. Well, my way of texturing is definitely different from most. I like these particular types of textures. It adds a little bit more to characters. The only thing that don't need texture is the skin. Unless the skin is like, well, in this instance, charred. Or, I don't even think the devil would have any of that there. I don't know. Wait, where the fuck am I? Oh, I'm on. Oh, wait, no, that's where I need to go. It just didn't look like I was doing anything here. Why are you laying your head on my phone? Isn't that uncomfortable? I'm doing that look. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Do a little bit of this. Now we need some cracked. I'll bring that 10. Yeah, the texture process here shouldn't take too much longer. 3 hours, maybe? Or 3 hour mark, maybe? We'll see. We'll see what happens. Also, we're still on it. Should have looked at it when I put the thing up, but it's fine. Let's see. One more cracked. I think we only need one crack here. No. I passed it. It's down here. Or I was already past it. Let's see here. Good. Great. Alright. Awesome. I feel like I should add textures to the devil arm, though. Probably wonder if I should have had him, like, with the flying devil horn form. You know, with this and the wing over here. But I don't know where I'd put that without, like, something. Oh, I probably could have put it back there. But I also don't want to have, like... Because I have, like... Well, no, do you have another form? You only really have one form, but that's when you're being controlled by whoever's in the, Was that called a crucible? I don't remember at all. Hold on. Was it called a crucible? Was it? Is that what it's called? No. No, that's not what it's called. What is the plant called? Ah, Amaterasu. Okay, I would have never remembered that at all. There was no way in hell I was ever going to remember that, period. No way in hell I would have remembered that. It's been so long since I've seen Fire Force, and now I'm worried that the new season is out and somehow Toonami can't get their hands on it because of nonsense, just like just the same as freaking Demon Slayer over here. With the train arc in season 2, kind of sus, not gonna lie, kind of annoying. Really annoying, really. Why do I hate corporations so much? Oh yes, that's why. Because they're harmful to the consumers half the fucking time. Well, I have Crunchyroll now because HBO Max keeps removing my shows when I'm in the middle of the series. So, it's fine. I can watch it now. I gotta figure out when I should watch it, though. I don't know when I want to watch it. I gotta, like, pick a date. Should I go down further? I don't know. This particular angle is a little bit tricky to work with. I feel like I should bring you and you to... What do you want, cat? Damn it, you're moving my arm around. Stop. I feel like I should bring you two down a bit. Whoops. Ah, shitbird. Does that mean I gotta do this again? No, wait, no. I think I can manage. I think I can manage this. Go to hair 1A. Delete the outside. No, not that, you fool. Fucking fat fingering shish. Alright, let's see. I think this will work. I think it's dark enough. Well, hold on a second. That should actually be like that. Reverse, reverse. Alright, how's this? How does that look? Okay, not bad, not bad. Also kind of perfect that your hair is black, so it's really difficult for this to actually show the texture mishap. Whatever the fuck it's called. So yes, good, great, fantastic. That looks slightly better. Way better than the weird hairline that he had going beforehand. Also, I think you need to have a little bit more texture behind to make that look like that's the back. I mean, his head's supposed to be looking that direction, right? I mean, you got that particular angle. This is the kind of thing I'm trying to get with the flying kick pose. I don't know if I'm doing it right, the perspective-wise. Perspective is always a pain in the ass. Like, that looks weird if you don't realize that, like, this is the friggin' direction that he's facing in with his arm, like, even with this, hold on, let me look at it. Even with this, you wouldn't see that arm here now, would you? And also, the camera doesn't really work either. Yes, perspective-wise, it makes sense you wouldn't see his arms. And perspective-wise, it would make sense that his head will be further forward if he's doing a flying kick like this. Perspective is always a challenge for me. I feel like I've gotten an anime down decent enough. I wouldn't say I'm a professional when it comes to an anime, but I feel like I can do decent when it comes to an anime. I've been drawing people for ages now. A large majority of my drawings have to do with people. With some of it being animals and then there's demons, but, you know, most demons still have that humanoid shape. And even then, it's a little bit more for the sake of it being a demon and not looking right. That's what it is. That's what it be. Let's see. But yeah, perspective, it's still a pain. Even if I understand an anime well enough when it comes to drawing a person, trying to morph that with perspective... Okay, that shaded in too much. And also, that's not where that needs to be. Trying to morph that in with perspective, it's a challenge. I think perspective is always a challenge. But I've been drawing enough to get a good understanding of how to work with perspective. And even then, I still have a challenge with it. I feel like I've done decent with perspective. That's why I try to do certain poses. Like, I have done many poses that are like repeat poses on some characters. Although there's very little, like, with the thousands of drawings that I have and like 70-80% of them being all humans. More like 80, well, hold on. 10% is definitely on weaponry. Although some of the other drawings do have people involved, just not showing their face. I don't know what the hell the percentage is. Give a wild guess of how many drawings of people I have on DeviantArt. Go on, guess. I won't be able to tell the answer. Maybe you want to do the research. Maybe you're just crazy enough to look through someone's DeviantArt. You would even have to go through the mature stuff, because definitely we do have a lot of characters in mature drawings. Got a drawing with 9 girls, drawing with freaking 28, I think the number was. That one was a pain in the ass to get done with. But surprisingly, it didn't take as long as I thought, which is great. It's awesome. But still, it's Yeah, I must say, it did take a decent while on. 2 weeks, I think it took. 2 full weeks. Minus a Sunday, but still, took 2 weeks to get the drawing done with. I think we're waiting until next week to get the, Actually, I don't remember what I did. I did something, but I don't remember what. Regardless, the drawing is out. That's all that matters. And, yeah. That's that. But, yeah, I got a lot of characters. A lot of people I've drawn. Also, let's not forget about this with over 155 characters, I believe it was. Yep, definitely have experience drawing characters. But when it comes to perspective and getting like their size right, that is a bit challenging. You can definitely see like strange size differences there. But for the amount of work that went into that, because that took like a couple of months, I think, to get done with. It was insane. I've done this so much, though, that I've gotten to a point where I can very easily, quickly get these drawings finished without like taking too much time. Of course, I do want to put more effort into this. I don't want the background to just be like a plains or hilly area and a fiery area. I want to try to draw a little bit of Tokyo and a little bit of the Clover Kingdom. Because why not? That would look cool. That would indeed look cool. Just to see, like, the vast difference in, like, their, what do you call it? I mean, the technological advancements within the Fire Force series is leagues ahead of Black Clover. But I think everything running off of mana really just kind of like have things stick to the more traditional medieval-esque castle buildings and whatnot. Because who the hell would need scientific advancements when you got magic? That's the thing when it comes to most of these like medieval-esque kind of like series. Fantasy-based series, I guess. When it comes to like using magic and stuff. Technically speaking, it makes sense that they wouldn't have any like technological advancements when it comes to like phones or computers and whatnot to be able to like, you know, get these particular things going along here in this particular universe. I imagine they're all like on the same year as we are. And there's like no like full-on technological advancements. The only thing they got is like mana-based stuff. And yeah, that's basically it when it comes to that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? I'm sure you know what I mean. Also, I feel like I should do some stuff with the mouth here. And the eye. Yeah, that's essentially what it is. You know, it would be kind of funny if I just made like a crossover between Black Clover and my own universe, Elementals Reborn. I should hold off until Elementals Reborn series gets started and is in a decent like size into it. But it would be kind of funny. Most of it is kind of inspired off of that, but a lot of it's mostly inspired off of game-based stuff. I mean, a lot of it is game mechanic kind of stuff being set up. So, yeah, it definitely would be interesting to see the characters interact. I wonder who would get along with who. Kind of hard to say. I don't really know how well I could mesh their, like, the personalities that they have. And it's a little bit, like, different. Black Clover works off of this, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Not cliches, but tropes. Because they kind of, like, make fun of tropes. But Elementals Reborn doesn't really have too much of a trope that I can think of right now at the top of my head. Because they do have some form of personality. I don't want to like Flanderize them. It'll be good to try to avoid Flanderization as best as possible. To become a good writer, you must make sure your characters that you create does not get Flanderized. None of this high diddly-ho nonsense. I'll try my best. Give them character development and whatnot. I mean, we do have some form of character development. Tiny bit, but some of it in Nova Guardian's 4th episode. Shikama's the kind of person who never really smiles. But it's stated in the 4th episode that Shikama smiled a little bit. So in that little montage of them getting kicked out because of Tina's recklessness and mayhem causing, and there in the hotel room, Shikama cracks a smile. But, yes, we want to try to avoid some of that kind of Flanderization stuff. Give them some character development. That's the thing that most of these series fall victim to. Ned Flanders comes in and takes his giant-ass... He has his giant-ass pectoral muscles. He's like the size of the muscle mass of Goku, but way bigger. And he takes his giant-ass freaking hammer with that neutral face, which the eyes are like this, and the mustache is like this. You can't see his mouth moving, and he's just takes the hammer up, smashes the character in, and they're just a Flanderization of themselves. He did that to so many characters out there. SpongeBob, Simpsons was definitely the one that did it first. Family Guy, American Dad even. Yep, Flanderization. Something we want to try to avoid. If we can. I don't know if there's anything here that will have us do Flanderization stuff, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. But anyways... That seems to be all with the coloring. Less than 3 hours. Okay, good, great. So there we go. The first part done with. The characters colored, shaded, and textured in. Glad we were able to get that done with. So I'm going to end this part here and do the background outline off camera and maybe watch or listen to an episode of Distractable, which you should all listen to. But before you do that, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, subscribe for more, check out that there playlist, and of course, the previous episode of Art Time right over here, and next part of today's episode. Anyways, I hope you've enjoyed today as this part of Art Time, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Later.